I chose a market that I knew, which was gospel. And at that time, I want to say it was about 1995, 96. It was unheard of. It
Okay.
was almost tabooish to mix gospel, to put a hip hop beat with gospel. It was unheard of, but I was wanting to try it. I felt like the young people was going to fall in love with it, and that's how I got involved. I hope I answered your question.
No, you did, man. No, and speaking of gospel, and you said earlier that you weren't really feeling the music that your parents were playing.
Mhm.
So what was the transition? Like what actually got you into, like what was the artist, what was the song that really, made you switch up and hey, I'm gonna go into gospel, but I'm gonna add those hip hop beats behind it. I'm gonna blend it up like you're doing now and killing it too. So what made you head into that lane?
So my dad was an Andre Crouch type of guy, Winans, and so commission. And so when I heard the songs touched my heart,
Okay.
but it didn't move my feet.
Mm,
So I said, how do I flip this where I touch the heart and move the feet at the same time? And so I said, I like the beats of the urban industry. I
okay.
love it. And most of the beats come from Christian producers, which most people don't know, like
Yep.
your Dark Childs and all of them. And
Yep.
I'm like, man, if I take those beats that they're using on the urban side and mix them here, man, this is going to be phenomenal. And at the time, folks shunned me. They said I wasn't saved. They said I didn't love the Lord. But
Mm,
I kept going. And there was one guy, his name was Craig Brower, and he's my partner. He fell in love with it. And we got together, came up with a name, and we started doing this, man, and been holding on ever since.
nice, man. Now you said another thing that really touched me, and yeah, DJing on a gospel circuit. You said something that really stood out to me, man.
Yes, sir.
You said you were, blending up the hip hop beats over the gospel music, and people were saying this man must not really love the Lord. Why is it that big disconnect when it comes to, I say, it's mainly I see with, older gospel listeners or lovers when it comes to blending or meshing or just, making gospel sound, a little upbeat, up to
Yeah.
date. I feel like the older gospel lovers, they hate that. They don't love it. They don't love the transition.
I,
Talk to me about that, man.
so what I think it was a scripted that, that was embedded in all of our, I come from an apostolic background. And
Okay.
so it was real strict, real hard. And so there was a scripture that says, come out from among them and be separate. I
Mm,
was like, oh, okay. So, and the way they broke it down is whatever the world doing, you don't do. We separate. You don't do what the world doing. And so that's why at the time, the seasoned saints wasn't feeling what what I thought I was trying to bring to the table because they felt like it sounded like the world.
okay.
Where the message changed from the beat. Now I'm telling folks to get saved, but it's with a hip hop beat on it or something. And I think what happened is they didn't want us to know that they were listening to them songs, so they knew what the real song was.
Right.
And so they were like, don't put that beat with that. So I get it. I totally get it. But times are changing. I remember they gave Kurt Franklin a hard way to go when he first started.
Yeah.
And now this man sells out shows. They love him. And it had to grow up on and grow on him. So that's what I believe. But that's what it was. That scripture was embedded in a lot of the Christian households was come out from among them and be ye.
Mm,
And that's what folks felt like. If you saved and sanctified means set apart.
yep.
So that's how they were so, um, adamant and strong about this is not what the Lord is asking us to do.
If you're enjoying the content you're watching right now, and you want to learn how to level up at all your events and create vibes, well, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now.